Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So for today we will be doing a get ready with me while I answer some questions so you can get to know a little bit about me. So let's get right to it. So I have asked on all my social media for my friends, family, and supporters to ask me a few questions. So I went ahead and gathered all the questions, wrote them down in my notebook, and as I get ready I will be answering some questions. So the first question is, what is my name? So my name is Margarita, but I am also known as Margie Makeup on Instagram, and I will also leave my name right here if you want to go ahead and follow me. My age is 21. I will be 22, which answers the other question. My birthday is on February 28th. I will be turning 22 years old, so I will finally get to play the Britney Spears song. This question is, do I have any family, kids, and if I am married? So I am married to a wonderful man. I do not have any children of my own, but I do have a stepson, which I consider my son. And of course, he is son of my husband. Next question is, who is my favorite person? My favorite person right now will have to be, I don't know how to answer this question. Maybe like favorite person like in the makeup community or favorite person in general. So I'm just gonna answer both. So my favorite person in the makeup community right now, I have a few, which is Let's Do Makeup, of course. I love Raw Beauty by Natalie and Laura's Boutique, or Laura Mayano, or however you say her last name. I do not know her last name or how to say it. And my favorite person, like in general, would have to be my my stepson, and my mother. So next question is, who is your idol slash inspiration? So my idol slash inspiration, of course, is Let's Do Makeup, and I will explain why. Because she started off small, not knowing where this would take her. So I was like, okay, well, I have some goals, but I don't know what it would take me. And, you know, I was just like, F it, I'm just gonna do it, and whatever comes from it will come from it, and I will gain from it. I will gain an experience, and that's what it's going to be. So here I am, just testing the waters, and I actually did see her first YouTube video, and it is nothing compared to what she has now, which is a huge inspiration to me, because you have to start off small to get where you want to be. So she is one of the persons that I look up to and inspires me to keep going and go harder all the time to achieve my goals. So the next question is, what is your favorite candy? My favorite candy will have to be Kit Kat, for sure. Kit Kat. At first it was Hershey, like the almond Hershey ones, but I kind of got tired of them because I would literally eat them all the damn time. So as of now, Kit Kat, they're freaking delicious. If you're ever wondering what my favorite candy is, what should I give her? What should I get her? A Kit Kat for sure. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite food? And if y'all do not know, well, let me just tell y'all, I am a Latina, so my parents are from Mexico, from Huetamo, Michoacan, and I am in love with hot stuff in general. It almost killed me, but I still love it. So to answer that question, my favorite food is mole, Mexican mole. I have tried it. They make it with like chocolate de abuelita. They've made it with peanut butter. You know, whatever it is, however it is, if it's good, I am going to eat it because mole is just a bomb. And if you do not like mole, you're a hater, period. So next question is, what is your favorite color? Well, I was born in February, so my birthstone is purple, which is kind of weird because my favorite color indeed is purple. So that's a little, I find it a little bit weird, but just a little FYI. But yes, my favorite color is purple, and then it's pink, and then it's black. But like clothing wise, my favorite color is black or white. The next question is, what is your deepest fear? I kind of hate to answer this question because I don't like saying my deepest fear. But my deepest fear is heights. I think that is one of the biggest fears of mine, is heights. I freaking hate it. I feel like how my dad says it, se me va salir la caca. Because like I feel like my fucking ass is in my chest. I don't fucking know, like my heart is in my ass. I've ridden roller coasters when I went to California to Hollywood Studios with my husband and my mother-in-law, and it was the worst experience ever. They say it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad, but I literally felt like my heart came out of my chest because it's just horrible. Like I feel like I cannot stand so much of the going down part, like on a steep going down. That's like, I just feel like I'm going to die. So don't ever take me on a roller coaster or anything like that because I will cry. Okay, so the next question is, what advice would I give myself for the future? Is don't give up. When you have an idea, make it come alive or make it realistic. Just because I have a lot of ideas, you have no idea how many ideas I have, and I think about it and I'm just like, wow, like this is the best idea, no one has thought about it. And I feel like till this day no one has it, but I am a big procrastinator, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do it, it's fine. But what I would give the main advice is just to not give up and go do what you gotta do when you have an idea, because you never know where it would take you, period. Another thing I would tell myself, for a little advice to myself for the future, will have to be just do it. To sum everything up, just do it, go for it, believe in yourself, and don't overthink it. Next question is, what made you Margie Makeup? I honestly don't know how I came up with the name. I feel like a lot of people called me Margie instead of Margarita or Maggie. So when I created my Instagram, I was like, okay, well, here I am creating my Instagram. What should my username be? And I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a makeup page, but what name? So something makeup. So I was like, okay, well, most of y'all call me Margie or Maggie or Margaret, so I'm just gonna do Margie Makeup. So I decided to do Margie Makeup, and that's how Margie Makeup came to life. I just made it up, put one and two together, and made it happen. And it kind of got stuck because even on Facebook, that's not my name on Facebook, but some still tag me as Margie Makeup, and then I'm just like, well, I didn't see your tag, and they were like, oh, well, I just put at Margie Makeup, so that kind of became my name, like how I'm known as well. So yeah, I guess that's what made Margie Makeup is putting one and two together and putting my name into a picture. So like that name became my face, who I am and what I do and what I love and my art. And yeah, so I guess that's what made Margie Makeup, if that makes sense, or if I answered that question. So the next question is, what got you started on makeup? So what got me started on makeup was a makeup group. So I was in a makeup group called Empire Queens, and that's where I met so many wonderful people that pushed me till this day to who I am now. So I guess that's another answer for the other question. What made me Margie Makeup is that group as well as what got me started on makeup. So that makeup group was a makeup group and I had no idea whatsoever what eyeshadow was, what the cut crease was, anything like that. I just saw everybody going live and doing their makeup, so I decided, let me go buy myself some brushes or order me some brushes and, look for a makeup palette, because I had a makeup, but it's because I believe my sister was doing makeup or was into makeup, but she didn't have a lot as well, so I kind of just took it and I started doing my eyeshadow, and I was like, oh, hold up, what is this? Why doesn't it look like the girl that went live yesterday or something like that? And from there it kind of inspired me to be great, to learn, to keep going and learn and watch more videos. So I decided to go live, which my makeup friends on there, they told me, hey, just go live, you're actually good. After a while, I got a little good or whatever, so I picked it up real fast, and I went live, and I was addicted. To going live and doing all these live makeup videos, and that's basically what started me and my passion to makeup, due to that group. So I always thank my friends there. I talk to some, and I thank them every day right now. Thank you, because if it wasn't for that group that was created, if it wasn't for the person that added me, if it wasn't for the all of the ladies that told me go live, like trust yourself, like once you go live you're gonna get addicted, you're gonna love it. And thank you so much, because look at me now. I know I have a lot of room to grow, but I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for presenting this art to me, because I love it. So that's exactly what made me start makeup. So I went ahead and sped up the process a little bit, and the only steps that I did was I put mascara on and I put my eyeliner, and now I'm going to my lashes. But the next question is, do you have any goals you'd like to accomplish in regards to your artistry? Yes, I do. So what I want to accomplish is to just be better. I know a lot of you are gonna say, like, you are better, like you're the bomb, like you're the greatest. Thank you. But like I've said in my video, there's always room to grow, and I want to become better, as well as one of the things that I am doing now, which is putting my artistry out to the world, so people that want to start or are starting or barely starting doing makeup can have like a guide to guide them through their journey. And I want to be one of the people that helps people get to where they want to be. And I am so happy that some of y'all actually reach out to me and tell me you are inspiration and you helped me with makeup and you taught me a lot. And that is one of the things that I love, and I feel like I'm slowly accomplishing it. But I'm still a long way from that. And another thing I like to accomplish is actually working. I guess if this fits into that criteria of that question, is working with a company and making my own product, or kind of like collaborating with a huge company. That is a goal of mine. But of course, in all God's time, I will get there. But yeah. So the next question is there any part of your routine that you take longer with or took you longer to perfect? Yes, indeed. Till this day, there's like, I'm gonna say seasons or times when my eyebrows are just a mess, like a mess. And I'm just like, okay, brows, like you gotta keep it together. Like they just don't come out. That took me a while because I have never in my life gone to wax my brows. I've done it myself. So the shape is a thing that actually took me the longest to achieve, of how I wanted it and how it fits my face. To this day though, they still come out different. Every single day they're different. So if you ever want to come at me for my brows, same, because they're never ever looking the same ever. Because some days I have like good brow days, but like they just look different. Not in like, obviously your brows are not twins, they're cousins, but I'm saying like sometimes they come out like very snatched and short, but they still look good. And sometimes they come out long as shit and they still look good. But it just depends on the day, I'm gonna say. So yeah, and then the thing that I struggle the most, I'm going to say is my contour, because I've researched a lot of how you contour, how you're supposed to contour, but like my face changes all the time. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna use just powder, and then sometimes I'm just like, okay, no, I'm gonna use cream and powder. And as of right now, I'm using both. It just depends. Like on winter, my skin is more dry, less oily. In the summer, it's more oily, so I have to use different products. But my contouring, I can't get it right, but I make it work. So the next product. Hello. The next question is, what is one product you cannot live without? Foundation. I can just put on foundation, that's it. No eyebrow product, no nothing. And I will be fine. I feel like I will be okay. Just because sometimes I have bad skin months and I just need a little bit of foundation to cover my imperfections, because everybody has insecurities. Everybody has those days where you just need a little bit of makeup to finesse that little flaw. And yeah, so I feel like for sure foundation, for sure. I wouldn't be able to live without, because brows, thank God, they are like better now. They have gotten better. So even if I don't wear any brow products or fill in my brows, I feel like they still look good. Okay, so next question is, what inspired you to put yourself out there prior to starting this, and was that ever an issue for you? I didn't want to put myself out there at first because I was like, okay, they're not gonna like me. I'm not like these other makeup gurus. I don't have like this lighting or that lighting. I don't have a camera. They're gonna bully me or stuff like that. And recently, before it was back in November, I saw this post that this girl had reached like 10K followers or something like that, and she said, till this day, even with 10K followers, I still use my iPhone to record. So I was like, you know what, like, she's right. Like, I have an iPhone, I have 2 ring lights, I have a backdrop. Like, I need to work with what I have and start somewhere, because like I said, everyone starts somewhere. So I was like, fuck it, like, I'll put myself out there. Who cares what other people think? There's people that actually love you, support you, want to learn from you, that inspire you, that you inspire them. So why not? Why not? Why let them stop you from succeeding? So here I am. Like, that was one of my biggest fear, like, people judging me or telling me, like, because social media is a big bully. Yeah, to sum everything up, that picture kind of inspired me. I didn't save it. If not, I would have kind of, gave them credit in a way, because, I cannot afford those products to, record like a pro. And I have to start off somewhere. So I just went ahead and decided my iPhone will have to do for now. Of course, I have the latest iPhone, so it's like, okay, well, you have a pretty good upgraded phone, so why not? Like, stop making excuses and go for it. So here I am, going for it and hoping for the best, and hoping that if I do succeed, great, and if I don't succeed, then this will be a great experience and we'll move on from it and keep going. So the next question is, what is one of or some of my addictions? So for a fact is press on nails. That's like one thing that I have discovered lately, and I am legit in love. The other thing is, of course, wigs. I feel like wigs bring like the inner BITCH for me, so I can go from like BITCH to like BATCHHHHHH, like 0 to 100 real quick. And yeah, I feel like those two are like my biggest things right now, that I am obsessed with, and like I have a lot of, because I feel like, even though I have my natural hair and I still feel myself with my natural hair, I feel like a wig with a different color kind of just like, boom, like brings everything together, makes you go from, like I said, 0 to 100, and just like brings out another personality of yourself. Like when I put that wig on, I feel like, okay, I am untouchable. Okay, like you cannot stop me. Like I am ready. Let's go. So right now I am applying the Milani highlighter. I will show y'all in a little bit, but I actually love one of my favorite steps. This was a question not asked, so I'm gonna like ask myself and answer it. So one of the questions that was not asked that I feel like I need to know is my favorite thing is highlighter. I just go crazy with my highlighter because I love that glow. I want these haters to freaking get blind from miles away, period. So I go crazy. Another thing is that I do makeup not in the same steps as a regular makeup guru person will do them. I do them all weirdly how I feel that day. Sometimes I'll do my face first and then I'll do my eyeshadow, but I would do everything out of order. I feel like makeup doesn't have an order of how you should do it. Just make sure you don't miss any steps. Like, don't forget to contour and then you put highlight or something like that. But you know what? Makeup doesn't have any rules. You just make it your own. And that's something that I also stand for. Like, don't feel like you're doing a step wrong or anything, because there's not a wrong or way to do it. Wrong or right way to do it is just how you teach yourself. So yes, you're gonna do it wrong at first, but you're gonna learn from it and figure out, okay, I did this step and what am I doing wrong, let me fix it. And you're gonna learn how to do contour, highlight, eyeshadow different ways from other people. So you are your own person. You teach yourself different techniques that help you, that might not help somebody else. Okay, so with that being said, I am gonna go ahead and do my lips, which that for a fact is always the last part. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my NYX lip liner in Coffee. Looks like that. And this has lately been my favorite lip combo. I just outline my natural lip. I already feel like I have a big lip, so I don't want to overdo it. I just want to enhance it a little bit. So once I have outline my lips, I go ahead and go with this ColourPop lip gloss, just like a plumping gloss. Obviously you can tell that the name is like already off of it, and as you can tell, it kind of everything kind of blends in together, which is what I love. And it gives you like that glossy, obviously it's a gloss, but it gives you like a really good, beautiful gloss look right here, like a wet look. Yes. So now one of my favorite things is wig time. So let me go get my wig and I'll be right back. Here is the wig that I will be using. This is why I did this makeup look. Isn't it so gorgeous? Super cute. And this is how it looks from the front. So of course, I'm not a fan of the parting, but I am a fan of the colors. So I look a little ridiculous or whatever, but yeah. So I am going to go ahead and pair it up with this little fur thing. I forgot where I got it from. So let me go ahead and put it on and show y'all what a bitch can catfish, what a catfish can do. So I know I look ridiculous, okay, but this is how the wig looks like, which, as y'all already know, I do not like the parting. So what I'm gonna do, what makes it like 10 times better is because this is a cosplay, however you say it, wig. So it is like that. I tried to do it to the side and it was just like a big no because this part is kind of curled towards your face. So yeah, so this is why I decided I'm just gonna put this baby on and kind of like finesse this part right here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to kind of make it look cute again. And I feel like this goes perfectly because right now it's winter and these are like little winter things, and it kind of makes the wig a little bit more cute without showing that unpleasant parting. I love the curls. I love how the curls are, you know, very bouncy and full, and the hair is full. But just the parting's the only thing that just kills it. Okay, so I went ahead and added a little bit of jewelry and all that good stuff. All right guys, so this concludes today's video. Hopefully y'all got to know me a little bit better. Hopefully I answered all the questions, and if I didn't, feel free to comment down below any other questions you might have. I might just answer them in my next video. This is the final look. Hopefully y'all love it as much as I do. I'm so sorry that this video was like all over the place and I'm probably like talking super fast, but I'm nervous. But I promise I'll get there. I'll be like super confident or whatever. But any of the products that I did use to create this look will be listed down in the description box. If you're interested, like, okay, what lashes did she use, what contacts, what wig, where's that wig from, any questions in regards to makeup of what I use will be on the description box down below, as well as don't forget to turn on post notifications, which you could just turn on that bell and it will notify you every time I post. I do have a job, which I don't know, I need to get myself a schedule of when I'm gonna post and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas of any other videos that you would want me to do, please comment them down below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on all my social medias. And thank y'all so much for watching. If you are subscribed already, thank you. I love you, and I hope to see y'all soon.